Welcome back to Radio 1 International, bringing you the biggest global entertainment stories that don't just stop at fame, but go on to make history. And today's story, well, it's truly cosmic. We're diving into a spaceflight that wasn't just out of this world, it was transformative. It was bold, emotional, historic, and above all, inspiring. Buckle up as we take you through the unforgettable Blue Origin mission that sent 6 pioneering women, yes, including global icons like Katy Perry and Lauren Sánchez, beyond the stratosphere and straight into the history books. April 14, 2025. Van Horn, Texas. The desert air was still in the early morning, but anticipation was electric. As the sun rose over the West Texas launch site, Blue Origin's new Shepard rocket stood tall, sleek, silent, and seconds away from lifting off into history. At exactly 9:23 a.m. local time, the engines roared to life. With a fiery plume and a thunderous roar that echoed across the plains, NS-31 took to the skies, carrying with it 6 incredible women, each representing a unique piece of our cultural, artistic, and scientific tapestry. This wasn't just a routine, suborbital flight. This was the first all-female crewed mission in Blue Origin's history, a celebration of ambition, progress, and possibility. The crew aboard NS-31 included internationally acclaimed pop star Katy Perry, broadcast journalist and philanthropist Lauren Sánchez, astrophysicist Dr. Anya Sharma, tech innovator Lila Cho, adventure filmmaker Niam Batha, and environmental advocate Carla Reyes. Together, they represented a blend of art, science, leadership, and heart. The mission, codenamed NS-31, lasted just over 10 minutes, but those 10 minutes were packed with symbolism and sensation. Once the capsule soared past the Kármán line, recognized as a boundary of space, the atmosphere inside turned euphoric. The 6 women unbuckled from their seats and floated, laughing, spinning, embracing. Cameras inside the capsule captured these moments of pure magic, neon furled a tiny flag stitched with quotes from pioneering women in history. Katy Perry sang a few lines of her hit Firework, causing an emotional ripple inside the capsule, and across social media moments later, Dr. Anya, visibly moved, was heard saying, "This is what freedom feels like. No gravity, no boundaries, just possibility." For Lauren Sánchez, who's been a vocal advocate for women in aerospace, the moment felt like a culmination of a dream decades in the making. She later described it as a love letter to every little girl who was ever told space wasn't for her. Back on Earth, as the capsule gently parachuted back down and landed safely in the Texas desert, the crowd erupted in cheers and applause. Among them were family members, fans, and leaders from around the world who had gathered to witness this moment. The recovery crew rushed in to open the hatch, and the 6 women stepped out beaming, waving, hugging, and visibly changed by the experience. This flight wasn't just about touching the stars, it was about breaking barriers. It reminded the world that the future of space isn't just rockets and robots, it's diverse, inclusive, and deeply human. From Van Horn to Vienna, from Cape Town to Kathmandu, little girls and boys watched in awe as 6 fearless women made space not just a frontier, but a shared dream. Jeff Bezos, founder of Blue Origin, has long advocated for democratizing access to space. His vision that space is for everyone moved one step closer to reality with this flight. And at the helm of this extraordinary mission was Lauren Sánchez, a pilot, journalist, and now a pioneer. Her leadership wasn't just technical, it was symbolic. She brought visibility to women in space and reminded the world that exploration isn't just about physics or propulsion, it's about representation, resilience, and rewriting the narrative. "This is not just about reaching the stars," Lauren said during the post-flight press conference. "It's about showing the next generation, especially young girls, that their place isn't just behind the scenes. It's wherever they dare to go." As the dust settled across the open plains of West Texas, and the capsule was gently transported to a hangar for inspection, it became clear that this mission would live far beyond the flight logs. It now belongs to the stories we tell our children, the murals on school walls, the bedtime tales of courage and sisterhood. In museums and memory, April 14th will stand not just as a date in aerospace history, but as a cultural landmark. 6 women, 6 stories, one mission that lifted us all, not just above gravity, but above expectation, limitation, and doubt. This is Radio 1 International. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable journey beyond gravity. If you felt even a spark of inspiration from today's story, go ahead, like, comment, and share this episode. Spread the wonder. And hey, keep looking up. The stars aren't as far as they seem, especially now.
94.3 Radio 1.